What is going on, everybody? This is Slick from Breaking the Clutch, back with another Halo Wars 2 casting video for you. Wanted to give a huge shout out to you guys. We recently hit 4,000 subscribers. It feels like, actually, in reality, less than 4 months ago, we had 230. That's that. And it's pretty insane to see how much love we've gotten from you guys. And honestly, I love facilitating this community. Nick and I most certainly enjoy it more than anything else that we do in our normal everyday lives. So thank you guys so much for being so involved. This game in itself, back to the gameplay, is with Uncut Precision and I running Jerome Shipmaster versus the Loom and Viper Skills, who are definitely two top 50 players. They'll be running Forge and Kinsano. Now, before I even get into the gameplay, tactics, and all that, when you see an enemy player run Forge right now in the current meta, that means Forge Hawk. So that means the leader, the hero, Forge himself, and his Warthog driving around. Definitely one of the strongest heroes to pick out of the lot. I'd say up there with Hunter Captain and, of course, Jerome. I mean, you know, Jerome's obviously just the towering giant and definitely overpowered. But, of course, that's what you're going to see out of that. And then, of course, the Loom is running Kinsano. And Kinsano, generally speaking, like, I've never seen Kinsano used, actually, since the meta came out as, say, a rushing hero. But definitely, you'd expect rabbits out of her. So, right away, Ryan and I, Uncut Precision, most certainly know what's going to happen this game. It's all about how we're going to control it and react in the situation. Now, of course, I usually like to go Ghost to Shipmaster. Of course, like I said in one of my previous videos, I've actually been running a double harvester extractor now instead of extractor double harvester. Of course, I am able to get shields quicker, but having a larger number of ghosts, usually about 2 or 3, by the same time that I would get shield is definitely more beneficial to my army. Now, to note on top of that, shield ghosts are probably the best option to fight against rabbits and choppers at the moment. Shield ghosts are easily the strongest units overall, scout-wise, so I'm very excited to use them basically as much as possible, whereas in previous situations, ghosts were not the strongest scout. Actually, I only ran the scout opener for ghosts just before the chopper buff of last season. So that's something that's very exciting to see, is being able to use ghosts as frequently as possible. Of course, we are going to start immediately going out for power nodes here and just trying to get the map control, because we are going to need that power in case we get overrun by rabbits, which is extremely possible. But of course, it's only one person going rabbits, as we assume, so we're going to see what happens. Generally speaking, people who go Forge Hog just opt in for maybe a couple rabbits or maybe a Marine Grenade, just because they have the funds to do so. But it all depends on the situation, and all it's going to come down to is map scouting, map ownership, so say the power nodes, maybe a couple garrisons to see what's going on. See, of course, I do get shield about 2 minutes 18. In actuality, you really don't need to have Ghost Shield this early. That's why I've been kind of changing up the build a little bit. But of course, look, I do see a rabbit there out of yellow. But of course, I do actually start opting in for a little bit more of the Ghost play instead of shields as of late. So there we go, I do get a leader point. As I said also, whenever I run the Ghost Opener, I usually go for Banish Raid ×2, which means that I not only have better vision and capture speed for my starting grunts, it also means that my Ghosts can officially capture power nodes on the map by themselves. So that's extremely helpful. Of course, look at Ryan doing a great scout there. His scout most certainly is going to get caught. Looks like it actually got away. That's damn important. Ryan picking the perfect spot to scout for yellow, sees the 5 rabbits, that's all he really needs to spot, and decides to pull back to the middle of the map and just kind of make sure he can try to potentially get it red. Of course, he does see a lot of red units there. Oh my, a huge amount. He actually spots, if you look at the minimap, you see the red star. That means that is going to be the hero unit there for what I believe would be Viper Skills. Yep, there it is. There's the Sergeant Forge. Of course, I am just kind of play patient here because I really know that rabbits can just fly across the map. Of course, also, you're going to see that all the rabbits here are going to try to pull across. So right now, what I need to do as Shipmaster is just keep all of my ghosts alive if possible, and then make sure that I maintain a good defense here, because if I start losing these ghosts, like, that's pretty much the game. Of course, I have 7 ghosts right now, which can most certainly deal with the amount of rabbits that yellow has at least. But with that Forge Hog combination, things are not going to be good. Good catch there. This is one thing I want to critique right now. They're actually going to let my mini base live, which might not be the best situation for them, especially knowing that I go Ghosts. If they don't attack my mini base immediately, that means that I'm not going to be able, sorry, if they don't attack my mini base, I can still pump ghosts out of that thing. So I'm going to kind of slowly poke up the ramp here, just hopefully just scare them around, make them micro out of the way. And of course, Ryan is walking here with the Jerome, who actually can kill rabbits in one shot, I believe, with the Hydra launcher. Of course, yeah, look at that. It's not necessarily one shot, but of course, good drop. They're going to get at least 3 rabbits there, one shot. we're going to start pushing out to the side here. I nearly have 1,000 power. Look at this engagement. We are doing an excellent job. I am just kind of forcing my ghosts into the spray here from the rabbits, and we are officially going to hold them back. It is so lucky of us that Ryan Scout did officially catch those rabbits, guaranteed. It's always good to know what's going on. And of course, the Jerome Scout Master here, I'm sorry, not the Jerome Scout, Jerome Hero Master here, the Mantis, definitely being overpowered in its own right, is able to hold back the entire engagement by himself, essentially, with, of course, the ghost support. I actually think I only lost maybe 1 or 2 ghosts in that engagement, so we are looking incredible. I do also have Tech 2 on the way, which means that we are in an incredible spot. So Ryan and I here, after winning that engagement, are going to slowly trek our way back across the map. Rabbits, although great in numbers, are definitely a big setback. If you make too many, in a sense, especially because our eco is definitely untouched in this situation, they can be at an extreme disadvantage because rabbits are basically made out of paper mache and glue. Now, one other thing to note here as well is that Ryan has a very slow-ass Mantis, but we're catching a lot of these rabbits in the middle of the map. Ryan can just rally, even though he's double pumping the yellow guy, Ryan is able to just melt these units as quickly as possible. Now, I am going to throw down shield on my main base as well, just in case I am not able to hold off this, but I told Ryan just to push his Mantis right to the front door of the enemy and try to cut off any rabbit support that comes through. By sending my ghost right to Ryan's base, I can easily outnumber these units, if not that I'm evenly matching them, and they are going to be forced to wait until they have more support to really deal with this. Of course, here I am. If I do micro my ghost properly, I am going to have a great advantage in a lot of these units. Of course, microing them back here, trying to keep them alive as much as possible. Foundry coming up right now. I just really, yeah, there we go. Marauders are going to be a huge help in this situation. Setting my rally point here to make sure the Marauders are on their way. And I've just slipped my way right in here in between the red support and yellow's units. I'm going to start applying the pressure here, just kind of skirting around. All of these rabbits cannot handle the just number of ghost squad that I do have right here. Of course, even the number of ghosts I have can deal with this forge here. I'm just going to keep microing back, just kind of taking out these rabbits as I skirt. He is forced to retreat, but of course, I don't think he notices that he's driving. Oh my god, the great concave here. Oh my god, this is huge. I trapped this forge warthog right into this garrison so it can't move. Huge pickup there. Losing a hero unit is just devastating in general. And of course, the locust pump is happening right now, catching 2 more rabbits. My micro is just completely phenomenal in the situation. Not to brag, but of course we are able to take down the entire rush there. Secondary attack after pushing my main base onto Ryan's, and I kill every single rabbit and unit that red and yellow have. Of course, crazy fireworks going on outside because of 4th of July festivities, so I apologize. In fact, guys, I am in Germany right now, so any guys in Europe, in Germany, if you guys want to do a meetup, please hit me up on Twitter. I'll most certainly buy you guys some beers. Don't you worry about it. So, hope everything is going well and Nick is surviving here. Nice little napalm drop, but of course I didn't even lose a ghost from that. So right here, Ryan did push up to the enemy base. It looks like yellow sacked his base in the process, and so did red. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the game right there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the situation at hand there. It all came down to microing properly, knowing when to push, knowing when to defend, and definitely using our units properly. I can't believe I actually got that trap on that Forge Hero. I totally forgot about that. So great plays out of both Ryan and myself. Great plays out of both the Loom and Viper skills. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for playing that game. And of course, everybody for watching back at home. Make sure you turn on the notification bell right next to our subscriber button. We do daily Halo Wars uploads, so please check that out, and you will get ping notifications whenever we upload a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Slick from Breaking the Clutch, and we'll see you guys next time.